Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing Gabriel Knight 3, Blood, the Sacred Blood of the Damned. And in the last episode, what happened? We, figured out some stuff, with Sydney, with Grace, and I think Gabriel was yelling at somebody? I don't remember. I apologize. Yeah, I met Grace and Gabriel definitely did it. I can't believe Gabriel wears tighty whities.
Oh, so you're up.
Yeah, kinda inevitable. So, did you have breakfast?
No, but I think I'll go down. I mean, while you shower and all that. I'll just get out of your hair.
Hello?
So...
Hello? Did somebody die?
Hey, Mose.
Yeah, hi. What's up?
Does anyone else hear Twilight Zone music, or is it just me? What's this?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Where'd you find it?
Our friend Larry Chester buried it last night. Or should I say, Larry Sinclair.
Sinclair, huh? Son of a bitch.
It's about the Stewart bloodline.
Did you read it then?
I just skimmed it. I've been working on the treasure map.
Well, would you mind reading it? I've got to figure out why Sinclair lied and why he felt compelled to play Jolly Roger last night.
Say, I'll read it, you know, if you're busy with the map, that is.
Grace'll do it. Why the hell are you so interested anyway?
Just trying to be helpful. Jeez, fine. I'll just go.
Wait. Grace, I'll grab a shower later, so, you know, the room's all yours.
God! Get a grip, Knight. Christ, you retard. This better not be about what I think it's about. Oh, shit. I'm going to my room. Come by later if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, so it is about Grace. And as you can see, Jean and Roxanne are going into Wilkes' room for some reason. So here we're going to click on listen.
Oh, I tell you, Jean, I feel it. Something is wrong.
Perhaps Monsieur Wilkes spends the night with another guest.
No, I have already cleaned Mademoiselle Butan's room, and where else could he have been? The American girl stays with her boss. As for the Lady Howard and Estelle...
Enough, Roxanne. Lock the door and touch nothing. We shall see if Monsieur Wilkes returns.
Oui, Jean.
Alright, so let's move out of the way. Or maybe not that out of the way. There we go. And now we just gotta watch Roxanne and talk to her when she goes over there. So let's just keep an eye on her as she goes to the storage closet, and then I guess I'm gonna knock on it.
Excuse me, Roxanne?
Ah, Monsieur Knight, do you need something?
I hope you don't live here. Jeez. Looks like a shithole. Alright, let's talk to her.
Say, Roxanne, my pants are a little dirty. Would you be able to clean them for me?
Oh, come on, Gabe.
Oh, oui, certainly. Just leave them with me.
Well, gee, I was kind of hoping you'd do it while I wait.
What is...
But, monsieur, you would not be wearing any pants.
Call me Gabriel.
What a creep.
Oh, Monsieur Knight, you joke with me, no?
Yeah, I'm a kidder.
Yeah, alright, Gabe. That was a weird line.
What's up this morning? I saw you talking to Jean.
Oh, monsieur, I am very afraid for Mr. Wilkes. This morning his window, it is wide open, and things in his room, they are not right. Usually, I find his nightclothes on the floor, yes? But this morning, there is no sign of them, and his razor and toothbrush, they have not been used. It is as if he never got up this morning. Yet, he is not there.
Gee, that sounds bad. Why don't you let me take a look?
I don't know.
Roxanne, this could be serious. Mr. Wilkes would want us to make sure he's not in any trouble.
I agree. That is why I go to Jean. But he thinks I have the big, imagination.
Personally, I've learned never to underestimate a woman.
Monsieur. All right, I will show you. Follow me. Please, Monsieur Knight. If Monsieur Wilkes returns, do not tell him I let you in, yes?
I won't. Thanks.
Alright, so let's go in and let's look around. Let's search the bed.
The springs are a bit overworked, but other than that... I don't see any signs of forced entry on the window. I'd better leave it.
Let's check the bathroom, maybe?
Wilkes's stuff is still here.
But wasn't he messing around with Gracie the other night?
Wilkes's stuff is still here.
Maybe Gracie killed him. If he's dead, I know he's missing. But, let's go. Maybe he's not dead, I don't know. He's just missing. But you know what? My hunch with these types of games is that he might be dead.
It's wide open, all right. Creepy. It reminds me of my dream.
Yeah, you remember there was a vampire that came in. And he put the talisman on Gracie.
Get in here. I'm listening.
Oh, let's have a seat. Oh, I can't. Let's talk about Gracie.
Well, I really did it this time.
I knew it. You did, didn't you? Did you?
Yeah.
Christ!
I'm trying to get a good angle.
Ah, come on. How about some support here?
So what happened anyway? When she left here last night, she didn't want anything to do with you.
Well, it was an accident.
Right. You're the only guy I know who could accidentally end up in bed with the most beautiful woman for 50 miles.
What about Madeline?
What about Madeline? She's. You know, you got kind of a reverse rose-colored glasses thing going on. Must be your fear of commitment affecting your optical nerves. Grace is beautiful. She's nice. She's smart. She's funny. You ought to have your head examined. And besides which, I ought to break your neck for hurting her feelings. Did you get a look at her face this morning?
No, knock it off. I feel bad enough. I just don't know how to act. I mean, God, she's like my sister or something.
Aw. Well, I suppose you could try to talk to her about your feelings, get it all out in the open.
Yeah, probably the best thing.
Nah. I'll tell you what. Just pretend it never happened.
Oh.
Really? Just act like nothing happened. Try it.
Okay.
Nah, that's not a good idea either.
I can't think of anything to talk to Mose about at the moment.
That's honestly not even a good idea either. You should just talk to her. I mean, shit. Why not, right? Well, let's talk to Jean here.
Have you seen Wilkes yet, Jean?
Non, monsieur.
Let's see.
Have you?
No.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be popping it up any time now.
That's it? Alright, let's go outside and go on a Harley. You know what? Let me do a save just in case. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let us go. Alright, we're gonna head over here. No. Alright. Walked up the path to the site, find muddy footprints. Alright. Let's walk up to the path. And then somewhere back here, there should be some muddy footprints somewhere. Right here.
That's a big old Wilkes-size footprint. Oh, shit.
Oh, goddamn.
Wilkes.
Shit, Wilkes is dead.
They must have pulled him from his room last night, but no one heard a thing. How do they do that? And why Wilkes?
Yeah, let's search the body. Gross, but let's do it.
It's from Wilkes to his publisher. He must have been worried about someone seeing it, so he took it to bed with him. Apparently he was right to be paranoid.
Let's look at the goddamn letter.
It's the letter I found in Wilkes's pocket.
Dear Mr. Babcock, Bloodbank, I'm happy to report that everything is gone and that I hope I can find not only the existence of the object, but I found the group of caves that I think will provide access. So take lots of pictures and make them safe, but right, I want to tell you, let you know that you can start clearing the Cabernet from my book. Killing a calendar for my book. I think I should get out ASAP because there's lots of snoops nose around this thing. I want to be the one, be sure that they don't blast us into it, Wilkes.
Looks like Wilkes might have been onto something after all. I wonder if that's what made him a target. Then again, maybe he just stumbled into the wrong neck of the woods.
Let's see if we can find his blood. Aha!
I'd rather not, thanks.
How about you come over here and look at it?
Either the Red Cross had an accident here, or I found Wilkes' missing blood.
And look, here's the...
They held Wilkes here while they drained his blood. He wasn't exactly small, either. Knee indentations. Just like at the armchair. God.
Yeah.
It's Wilkes' blood. All of it.
Alright, so unfortunately, there's nothing else we can do here. You know, you figure Gabe would probably call the authorities on this one. But he's probably not gonna bother. Just leave the poor guy dead. I mean, he was hitting on everybody. But he doesn't deserve to die, jeez. Oh well, he must have found something good. Alright. Bike it up. Now we're gonna head over to Lady Estelle and their site. Alright, so let's go this way. And there's a lot of these areas. Alright, so I guess I'll talk to you first.
Morning, ladies.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?
Oh, just passing by. I see you've narrowed down your theory.
Really? Some people haven't the slightest consideration. It's all right, Lily. Bother. It is not. Do you mind, Mr. Knight? Estelle and I are on a private enterprise and we don't need any help or supervision from you.
I wasn't offering any.
Very well. Then be gone. Go on. Pish-posh.
She's being a real bitch today.
You must have a deep desire to humiliate me. You must have...
Alright, apparently I can't talk to her. Walking up the street. Alright, now I'm supposed to go over here. Poussin's tomb.
Poussin's tomb, look out.
Okay, so I said it right. Poussin's tomb. Oh, there he is. Let's talk to him. Emilio.
Hi, Emilio.
Hello, Mr. Knight.
So, what you doing up here?
Just looking for a quiet spot to meditate.
Funny. Most people prefer Tour Magdala or Blanchefort to, meditate.
Do they? This location, too, has its benefits, you know.
He's looking for some peace and quiet. I've never seen a more unsociable tour group in my life.
I know, everybody's like off on their own thing. No one gives a shit about anybody. Messed up. Alright, back to the hotel. Yeah, you know, when I was on a tour group, we didn't all split up like this. I mean, shit, am I gonna tell anybody about Wilkes' death or no? And let me save the game. Wilkes is dead. Dead. Wait a minute. Try entering your room. Alright, let's enter our room. Oh, Mosley.
Ah!
What are you doing?
I was I was just gonna talk to Grace, but she's in the shower.
Huh.
So, see ya.
What's he got on that big newspaper?
I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, Madeline must have,
Oh, Monsieur Mosley.
This place is a fruit bin.
Alright, so I try to go in Mosley's room? Alright, let's go in.
I don't want to talk to Mosley anymore.
What about if I use the glass? Let's hear what they're saying.
Oh, he's in there, all right.
That's it? Alright, Gracie's taking a shower. And we get the classic Gabriel Knight theme. I don't think I should go in the shower. Now let's try it. Let's see.
I think Grace can take a shower by herself.
Let's log into Sydney. So let's add some data. Let's add Larry Sinclair. And now let's, what is it? Suspects. I don't know why you gotta link this stuff. How's it gonna help? Can I... It won't let me... Oh, there we go. Licenses, Larry, print. There we go. Alright, now that we've done that, let's get out of here. I like this version of the song, man. It's good. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, Grace is taking a shower. Let's leave. Now we gotta head over. Drive to Sinclair's house. Alright. Someone here? Oh, it's just you. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I wonder if I could just leave. And I don't need to keep walking out that way. Yeah, let's knock on the door.
I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, I think you do, Mr. Sinclair.
Perhaps you had better come in.
Oh, that's pretty easy. Just friggin'...
I've learned that you were, in fact, hired by Prince James.
Good.
But that doesn't excuse your prying into my affairs. You've destroyed my cover.
See now, that's the problem with secrets and lies. It's impossible to tell which ones might be relevant until you dig them up and take a good whiff.
That's between you and Prince James. But I can tell you that you're treading on thin ice. This is a delicate situation. You might find yourself in very hot water indeed.
I'm getting confused. Am I supposed to watch out for thin ice or hot water?
Very amusing, I'm sure. We'll see how your cavalier attitude serves you with the prince Now what is it that you want?
Let's talk to you about everything.
I wanted to talk to you about your bloodline manuscript.
How did you know about that?
I followed you last night and dug it up.
You... what? This is outrageous.
I hope you can appreciate my motivation. I was in the room when Prince James's son was taken. There's very little I wouldn't do to find him.
I can't fathom why an outsider like you was hired in the first place. It's absurd. But now that you've seen my manuscript, I hope you finally comprehend that I am not the kidnapper.
It's not incriminating in that regard, no.
Where is the manuscript? You didn't remove it, did you?
I didn't think it was good for it, being out in that damp ground and all.
You must return it at once.
Yeah, I will. But it's at the hotel at the moment, though.
Mr. Knight, I suggest you bring it back here immediately. Because if anything happens to that manuscript, Prince James will be very displeased.
I will. No problem.
I wonder if, Mosley might have taken that.
Prince James implied that the kidnapping was political. Would the manuscript have anything to do with it?
It could. There are those who take exception to the idea of Prince James being on the throne.
The throne? What throne?
Never mind.
What throne? Yeah, what throne?
Do you know Montreux, the owner of the local vineyard?
I know of him, of course. It's a small area.
Is he one of yours by any chance?
A Freemason? No. At least he's not Scottish Rite.
Here's what I don't get. Why are you working on the manuscript here? Obviously, you don't need the Templar vibes.
There's usually one of us in the area, just to keep an eye out.
For what? Treasure hunters?
For anything.
But why you?
There is a certain opposition to the manuscript. The work on it was to be done discreetly.
And you figured they'd never suspect you'd work on it here?
Something like that. Of course, you've quite destroyed my anonymity.
Well, that's alright. You'll be fine.
The manuscript promotes Prince James as king of what? Scotland?
No, it doesn't promote him as anything, per se. It simply lays out the genealogies. He's clearly the best candidate.
Best candidate for what? Are you talking about Scottish independence?
No. In our modern world, Scotland is a very small principality indeed.
England?
The Stuarts have vowed they'd never accept the English throne.
Well, what then?
It's not for me to say.
That's about it, Larry.
Well, I could keep asking him stuff, but I have the feeling he wouldn't tell me anything.
What's this?
I can't make it out from here, and he'd probably get upset if I took it with me.
Alright, we're out.
I have to go.
As you wish.
Alright, let's leave. Alright, I don't need to hear the clock. Alright, so back to the hotel we go. Once again. Now we're going to try and... Let's see here. Go into the hotel room. Once again, we're going to save it. We're pretty close to being done with this episode here. Alright. Up the stairs. And then our room. But before we go into our room, let's knock on the door.
I don't want to talk to Mosley anymore.
Alright. Alright, so as we enter our room, we're going to see Madeline walking
Bonjour.
out.
Hey.
She's got that weird paper. So now we should just follow her, probably. And there's, what's his name over there looking at that? And she goes into her room. Alright, so we're done there. Let's now officially go into our room. There's Grace. Let's talk to her. We're almost done with this time block.
Did you check out the Bloodline manuscript?
Yeah, pretty interesting. Where do you want me to start?
Everywhere. Tell me everything.
What's the manuscript say about the Bloodline?
The bloodline thing is major. The descendants of Jesus are called Disposini. Their symbol is the unicorn.
Unicorn?
Mm-hmm. Supposedly, the horn represents the male phallic symbol, and the unicorn itself represents the fertile Jesus.
Well, no wonder the Catholic Church had a conniption. But is there any way this bloodline thing could be legit?
Well, there's no reason why Jesus shouldn't have married and had children, unless you believe any kind of sex is a sin. Personally, I don't. And you certainly don't.
That's just the line I feed Catholic girls, but go on.
Uh-huh. And it's the kind of thing the early church might have suppressed, if for no other reason than to make sure the bishops of the church had all the power and not the descendants.
That explains how it might be possible, but it's hardly proof.
True, but if it's all a myth, it's a very old myth. The royal arms of Scotland show a Davidic Lion of Judah, Disposinic unicorn, and the Jewish fleur-de-lis. So they've believed they were Disposini from the Middle Ages at least.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to leave this fascinating conversation for the next episode, because we're already pretty far into this. So I'm just going to save it, and we'll talk with Gracie more in the next episode. So I've been Kenshin1913. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.